Hey guys, it's your girl Kizzy Rock, and yes, Kizzy Rock is my birth given name. Happy Thursday, guys. Want to say hey to all my subscribers, new as well as season. I got a word for you. Tap in. Happy Thursday morning, chosen ones, depending on where you are. So, guys, let's chat. I want to speak on two things, unless I start going left somewhere else. But I had a good brother who emailed me in regards to how can I kind of summarize it. So basically, like, he's doing the right thing as much as he could, right? He's a chosen one. He's tapped in alignment, but he feels like things are being slow walked, right? Things aren't really happening as fast as he would like them to. But then he has not a friend, but someone that he knows who are maybe dabbling like in evil, just not doing the right thing, but dabbling maybe in some evil, even potentially a warlock, where it seems like this person is like manifesting like things and is like, oh, I mean, right. I want to give my opinion there really quickly. And then I want to speak on those of you who are in a very, very difficult season right now, and what to expect in your next season if you're in alignment, and things that you could potentially do to shorten this season. Of course, this is not everyone. Many chosen people are in a great, great season right now. Either you've been elevated or you're waiting to be elevated, but you feel spiritually fulfilled because you know it's time. But that's not everyone. Some people are in a very, very, very difficult season, like many chosen people were prior to this season. So let's give you guys some encouragement, hoping that you guys can stay tapped in. So let's start really quickly with my good brother in regards to why does it look like people who are evil are dabbling with foolishness and witchcraft and spells and potions and all that foolishness. Why do sometimes it look Kizzy, it's just too early for this. It's just too early for this foolishness. Please get it together, ma'am. Okay. Why does it look as if these individuals are quote unquote winning? And it looks like God people are like dragging behind. Like, make it make sense, Kizzy. Right? Is basically what he said. So, here's the thing, my good brother. First of all, congrats to you, right, for answering your call and staying in alignment. Truth is, no one ever said it would be easy. Now, to my Bible scripture individuals, you guys know when I say certain things, I ask you guys to plug it in because there are some people on this channel who know those scriptures inside out. Inside out. I could be wrong, but I don't think there's no Bible verse in regards to once you answer the call and you start walking right with God that your life is going to be easy. Personally, for me, it was a complete opposite, right? Complete opposite, right? But it requires you to stay the course, because what happens is, on the flip side of the individuals you're speaking about, they can get things fast, right? They can manifest things fast. Now, I don't believe in the term manifest in the sense that we manifest things. I know some of you guys do. No judgment there. It is what it is. I personally believe I'm in alignment to receive the manifestations from God. That's just me. That's just me. So, brother, to start seeing fruit and seeing advancement in your life, it's a process. And many times it's a very slow process. But then at some point, it will be accelerated when you least expect it. But throughout that process, you put all the work in to be able to not only attain, but sustain the blessings. Because once you get to the point where you've really put some time in and you've invested some time, that acceleration is going to happen so quickly. And then you will discover the heaviness of it. Stewardship is extremely heavy because God watches you like a hawk. And there's so much ins and outs that the Holy Spirit will have to teach you about however he uses you, right? However he uses you, right? It's a personal course. So everything that you're speaking about as far as all the delays, there's things that you're learning. You're in class, you're in school. So there's things that you're learning in each season that when he does accelerate you, what's the Bible verse? Though the oh my God, something tarries, honey. If he tarries, wait for it. It will surely come, honey. Your girl is learning. Hype me up, hype me up. Okay. So that's that. Stay the course. Stay in alignment. You're going to fall off. Just get back up. You're going to fall off, get back. It's a whole journey, right? So please, whatever you do, don't compare yourself with people who are getting things by wickedness and evil, and it seems like they're rising. Stay tuned. All right, so that's that for you. Please just stay the course. God's going to blow your mind. Let's talk about these other individuals playing out with some foolishness. Okay, I think many people who have voices that other people listen to, they kind of do them a disservice when they try to make it seem like the demonic realm have zero power. Like the demonic realm have zero power. Because it leaves you ignorant. Please don't get it twisted. Now, granted, they're no match. Let's be clear. They're no match. But they can make some things happen. However, disclaimer, there's no peace. There will never be peace. Even if they have bouts of excitement and bouts of joy for whatever reason, they will never have peace. Their spirit will always be disturbed. They will have to continuously sell their soul over and over and over and over. And here's the thing. It will not last. It will not last. Even if it has lasted for some time, a time will come when it will not last, including now. Let me not backtrack. Let me add this in to when you're walking with God and doing things the right way. A time will come when you tap into a season. Now, this calls for, I mean, oh my God, like intense tapping in, intense walking with God, intense learning, intense this, that, and the third. A time will come when you've proven yourself to God and you really finally tap into your purpose and your calling, you will never go broke again. You will never, ever, ever go broke again. And you know that and you feel that because you've already tapped into a rim where you understand how God works, how this thing works. So even if you lose something in this season, you got the formula. You got the formula to get it back. God can't even leave you broke. It's too much for you to do. But to get to that level, you got to put some work in, honey. Whoo, you got to put some work in. But the beauty of it all, you have peace. You don't have the stress and the worries that they have about losing it or having to sell their soul at a higher level when they're already to the point where they don't even want to like dig any lower or go any darker. They don't have a choice. You got to keep up with that. So now let's go back to them really quickly. Here's the thing. Currently, of course I won't call any names, but those of you who tap in, you already feel it anyway. Currently, people who are at extreme levels, these can look like politicians, these can look like celebrities, actor, Hollywood, that type of thing. There are some individuals, and I mean these are the ones like who like No, everybody knows. Like, these are the pivotal, right? No matter how long it looks like they've been quote unquote running things, no more. The time has come. And here's the crazy part about it is, your average eye can't even see it. Your average eye is still looking at it like these people are still doing things. It really looks like it. If you're not tapped in, or if you don't have, like, it truly looks like they're still doing things, because they've been doing it for a very, very, very long time, and they have reached like the I guess the highest level, if you will, when it comes down to that side of things. And it's actually currently being dismantled. They know it's being dismantled. The average person don't. You can feel it. Some of them are now in hiding, in whatever way that may be. Some of them now are overexposing themselves when they were kind of more out of the, more kind of like more secretive, more private. But now it's like, boom, I'm all in your face. Here's all this. It's like, it's a spiritual anxiety that they know and they feel that selling their soul no longer works during this shift right here, during this time. So a lot of them are actually wrapping things up, if you will. That can look like a number of things in the physical way. That can look like retirement. That can look like passing torches. That can look like moving to a whole nother country and just kind of leaving this quote unquote this life behind. Like that. Listen, that's not how selling your soul works. You're indebted forever. So you can move to Chinatown if you choose. You can go underground in a bunker if you choose. You got to pay. It's so much going on that have not been exposed, that again, the average person, I can't even see, honey, but if you are tapped in spiritually, you feel it, the dismantling, you feel the fear and anxiety of these individuals who know their time is up. This is the season of exposure. The shift is here. So again, I say all that to say, you will never have peace. So now, okay, let's just say they had peace for, I don't know, the last 5 years because things were going all smooth, blase, blase. But now the enemy is right back to them. Time to collect again. Oh, you done mess around, have some kids? Time to collect. Okay, so now these folks may be a little older now, and they played out with that stuff long ago, and now they're more settled and even like realizing like, ooh, maybe I did the wrong thing. Honey, time to pay up. So please don't ever envy anyone that you think has come up in a certain way because they did things evil or in a demonic way. When you see people, this is more, now this right here is more common than what you think. When you see people, like this can look like scammers, right? And it seems as if they'll hit a hit and it looks like things are working, and then all of a sudden they lose everything, and then they'll be able to call us in. Like you can call it in. You can play out with some chicken feet. You can play out with some foolishness. Or you can call it in. It's spiritual. You can call it in, but it will never last. You will never have peace. It's going to affect your kids, and the list goes on and on and on and on. So you're in this continuous cycle over and over again. You will stay in a dark place, and then you'll have a moment where maybe You graduate for a quick season of a come up. And then now when that season is over because it was done demonically, you will lose more than what you got. So those who do things the right way, and that's just life in general, right? When you do things the right way, first of all, you're going to cherish it more. Next, you're going to have peace and stability. God will always take care of you. So please, whatever you do, don't even ever compare yourself to some nonsense. Let them folks stay where they are, because they're going to have to answer to God. And sadly, the ones who have children, that stuff is going to affect their children. So prayerfully, they repent and get themselves together, right? Let's talk about those of you who are in a very, very difficult season right now. A few things you can do to shorten that season is please, please, please literally ask God, what is the message? What is the message? I literally did that one time, like literally. And when I did that, I felt so bad because I felt like and he gave me the answer. But I didn't get my answer until I was literally sitting still and I had no distraction. He's like, okay, you asked, so here's your answer. This is what I'm doing. I'm trying to take you higher. So stop fighting against me. I'm trying to take you higher. Let me remove these. I'm trying to take you higher. Right? Right? So ask God, what is the message? He will show you what this current storm level is about. But there's a great, great chance he's trying to elevate you. He's trying to take you higher. He's trying to use you with purpose and calling. He's trying to get you to work on your character, help prepare you for the next level, for your next blessings. So seek the message. Things to look forward to if you're in alignment. You will leave this very difficult season and potentially enter a season of joy and abundance. So it's like everything that you lost in last season, in your dark season, is going to be amplified times 5 in the next season. It's almost like he pays you back for going through the hell. Now, again, this is not for everybody because you know, just prayerfully, it's for somebody who's listening that truly, like, everything that he's required of you in this difficult season, like, truly, like, if he's required you to leave certain people behind, he required you to work on your character, stop doing this, change this mindset, humble yourself, this is that and the third, right? If you're in alignment and you're doing everything that he's requiring you to do, once you come out of this very difficult season, could be a season of heartbreak, a season of grief, a season of loss, a season of this, that, and the third. When you arrive to your next season, it's going to blow your mind. So that depletion and that emptiness and that feeling of despair, that lonely, that what you feel right now is going to be replaced with joy. And the reason why it's going to be replaced with joy is because you're going to be fulfilled. Why will you be fulfilled? Because you're going to be in purpose and calling. Purpose and calling literally fulfills you. Literally. It fulfills you. Like, I'm so fulfilled this morning because I shared a new Destiny assignment on last night. It was late last night, so I'll plug it in this comment section. If you guys haven't seen it, please support it. Thank you in advance. So because and even if you're already tapped into purpose and calling, it's going to, because remember, the next season, this season for the chosen ones is about restoration and acceleration. So even if you are still currently tapping in purpose and calling in this difficult season, it's going to be accelerated next season. So let's just say your purpose is children's ministry. So you may have 5 children that come to your house every Friday for kids' Bible study. Just saying, just using this for an example. Where next season, he's going to bless you with a whole building of a ministry, children's ministry, where it's like a after school program type. Somebody just got hit there. Where it's like an after school program type of ministry thing. So, because that already fulfills you with the 5, job well done, right? He's been watching you, he's been testing you, you've been faithful, job well done. So now you're not going to go from 5 to 8 students. No, it's going to go from 5 to 50. It's an acceleration. And then it's going to fulfill you, because that's purpose fulfills you. You're tapping into your purpose. It fulfills you. So you're going to have an acceleration of joy, which is going to be replaced with the emptiness and whatever you're currently feeling and dealing with. He's going to also bring you destiny partners, destiny helpers. So all of these things are going to literally be increased in next season. Here's a tip. And it's hard, but here's a tip. If he required you to be still, and it seems like everything you put your hand, like you're just like spinning your wheels, just be still. It's going to find you. Anything that God has for you is going to find you. Where we go wrong, and my God, I can write 20,000 books on this, is we get ahead of God. Just because he said it, just because we see it, we go and we try to beat the door down and make it happen ourselves. That will literally hold your season up as well. Surrender. Your job is to only do the things he requires you to do. Your job is to stay tapped in. If he says, be still, don't do nothing, be still. That means your only job is to have faith. And that season will literally shift overnight. That's the crazy part, because it's almost like you're like in this duck hunt, like this little maze, and you're trying to look for clues to see how it's going to happen, because it doesn't make sense in the physical realm. There's nothing that really adds up in the physical realm. So you're like on this little duck hunt, and you're trying to get like clues, like, okay, is he going to do it this way? Is he going to use that person? Is he going to do it this time? How am I going to do this? And honey, we'd be all the way off. All the way off. When that acceleration happens overnight, he's going to use a person who you don't even know a lot of the times. It's going to be a complete stranger who's going to help advance and promote you. Going to be some kind of job opportunity that you done lowballs yourself, applying for other jobs that is way under really what you're worth. But yet he allowed you to meet a random person at a gas station who is a business person and automatically makes you a supervisor. Like, it's an acceleration. Never get comfortable. Always want more. Be grateful for where you currently are, but always want more. So even when that random person makes you a supervisor, and you're going to have a moment of celebration. It's like, oh my goodness, God is so good. Never get comfortable. Always want more. Always want more. Be grateful and do your job exactly how you're supposed to do it, and make sure you're thankful and you're thanking God every day for what he's done, but always want more. See, we can only achieve to the level of our thinking. We can only, I was talking to one of my friends the other day, and we were just talking about this is the season of increase, blah, blah, blah. I was like, girl, next season, listen, I'm building buildings all around the world. I'm just dropping off private jets to people who really, who's really putting that work in, getting this message out to the world, crusades and this, that, and the third. I'm dropping off private jets. And she was just listening to me, and she was like, Kizzy, oh my God, you think big. Absolutely. 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 Because it is big. We limit ourselves with capping our thinking. God is a big God. Religion has taught folks to almost shy away from. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolute. I want it all. Because there's work to do for the kingdom. While this other side is being dismantled, you better tap in. The wealth of the wicked is stored up for who? We got work to do, boo. Let's get it. It's your girl, Kizzy Ross.